putting a bolt in and he's putting nuts down into here. To put a nut down. Okay? And you see this here?
Okay,
this welded up?
Yeah.
Knock it off. Just let it fall off.
Knock it off?
Knock it off.
Knock the plate off.
Knock the nut off.
I'm not as tall as you. Is you assuming there's a plate back here?
No. No.
Look at the spot weld. See?
There might be a plate.
There's a plate back there.
Yeah. He wants to knock this. Don't knock the plate off because the plate is part of over here with this. This one's staying. This one right here, he wants it gone.
Could I ask why?
Because he's putting a bolt in through here, and he's going to come through here with a nut to put it on.
Okay, I got it. So he wants that drilled out somehow. If the plate is there, I can't knock that out.
Then just drill it out.
I can drill it out. I can drill it out so the plate will go through.
Then drill it out so it's the same size as there.
It's the outside. Okay, I got that.
Drill it out so it's the same size, yeah.
Okay, all right. And
you understand now?
Put a pin here, hammer it up, and hopefully we see the marks on the top.
You're going to put a drill, a long drill bit, and go straight up. Straight up. You want the hole to come out the top to the floor. Lower.
I'll figure it out.
Lower. No, you won't figure it out.
No, we'll weld it back.
We're figuring it out. We ain't welded nothing back. The hole is open up here. Straight up. You understand?
I hear you. I understand. Is there a particular size that you know offhand?
The same size as that hole.
Okay, I'll deal with you.
The same size as that hole that's on the bottom.
Okay.
Get the bit that's the same size.
The is welded in, spot welds. You can't bend this back. Because if you bend, as you start to bend it, it's going to be in the way. The metal's going to be there, and then it's going to be worse. So what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm drilling this out. I can drill this out, and it'll be stronger that way also. This will help reinforce. All right? Cool? Okay. You can make this hole bigger and put a nut and bolt, drill it all the way through, put a nut and bolt. Okay. That'd be bad. Because if we start cutting this shit over, it's not going to, we're going to open up, we're going to, and then it's not going to, you know, it's not the right way. Okay. What do you think? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I don't want to explain to him because there's, like I said, there's a plate here. There's a fucking plate here, and when we bend it, the plate is all square. You understand? And you know. Do you have any of the bolts here? Any of these that are going to go through here?
Awesome.
Wow, okay. This is what the sample was. There's a little thing, I can clean that off with my bit. No big deal. Beautiful. That's what I want. That's all I want. Okay. That's what you want, correct. Okay. Beautiful. It's good. Okay. Now I want to get to the top. It's hitting the other wall. Okay. Okay, we're good. Now I gotta get the drill bit so I can go all the way up. Does that look straight?
Yeah.
was quick. It looks straight.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, we gotta clean that one out. Both. I think we gotta clean both these out too. Bolts go through here already?
No.
Wow, one angle. Straight. Okay, all right. It looks better?
Uh-huh.
We're close. We're good. We're close. This got shims, so we're good. That's my good again. What the fuck did I do? Come on. Yep. Square one. A bolt goes, you want to bolt it here. Some good news. Good news is this is reinforced. It's thick, so that's good news. It's not like the floor. The floor is thin. Oh shit, I gotta go from here. One of these is going all the way through? See the thickness? That's a good thing. show your buddy this bit. This bit works miracles. That diamond. This side is not as reinforced.
Alright, we got the holes all the way through already, so what we're going to do, we're just going to make these a little wider for our hardware to fit in there, and then we're going to start to pre-fit our brackets for the IRS. If we can try to knock out these nuts. Because we won't have any clearance for our bottom nut to grab, so they go all the way through. I didn't tell them to do that. To get my socket in there, we're using 9/16 bolts. We want to make sure this thing stays up here. So you can tell the nut in there. It's almost about the same size as this. So we want to try to keep it a bit uniform as much as we can. Alright. Some of the things that they don't show you is that you got to get in here and do this kind of stuff. So we got to get in here and just investigate a little bit. See what we got going on in here. See how far I got to go. Well, yeah, it's one of the big old nuts in there, and it seems to be welded. Good amount of spots there. So we're gonna have to see if we could drill it and push it out, because we have no room to get that top bolt, the top bolt for the IRS bracket in there, and fasten it down safely. So we'll carry on making these holes. That's good, and we have enough clearance for our socket to go through. Cool. You can look it right in here. It's starting to come right off. It's a good thing I thinned it out a little bit. Get this in there and just push it out. So the reason that we're removing this guy is because, as you can tell, this is the top screw. This is your measurement screw. This is the only screw that fits the bracket to the 03 IRS Cobra. So we had to pre-drill this guy, and in order for the nut to sit on top and hold this screw, we got to remove this bottom nut to give it clearance. If not, we're gonna be jammed up by it as we try to screw it in.
Is it just on one side or is it?
It's on both sides, so you got to do this to both sides. Some of the videos that you notice, they cut this plate off, or they cut this plate out, or something up here to make this kind of like nut bolt base here. And we're just trying to move this guy out and try not to destroy as much of this as we can. Basically what I did is just kind of like edged all the way around it, and the nut just kind of pried it out and it fell in. So now we'll just straighten this hole up again just a little bit, and we should be fine, ready to go and mount up this bracket. Alrighty, let's do the other side. got our the big nuts inside now. We pushed it all the way through. It's pretty clean. We're gonna come in with a nut and a washer in behind this, and we may fill this in with some weld. We still have yet to decide. So we have to fish that out of there. That's one. See? Cool. Got one out. Here we go. So, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point, you know, welded all the way around. Yeah, we were gonna probably be all in there. So it's a good thing we just knocked it out like this. Plus we save whatever metals around it and keep the integrity of the frame still somewhat. So we can add a little bit of weld on there, just fill it in, and it should be fine. But we got 3 solid screws going in. Well, the 4th is already in there. So let's install this. Let's get 2 more holes done, and we should be ready for fitting and install. We got 9/16 bolts here. They're grade 8 with along with some flat washers and pressure washers and the nuts to go with it. I was gonna use nylon nuts, but being the fact that we were gonna get some trouble getting it all in here, we didn't do that. So I could still switch it up and go with the nylon nut. It may work out a little better for me now that I've cleared my way and opening these ports right here, and so that our sockets fit in there just right. So let's see what we can do. Let's start mocking this up, and let's get it done. I gotta make that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get a little bigger. One. Cool. This bad boy has to see now. Cool. Get that off right now like that. Kind of keep everything loose for the fitting, and then once we're gonna use the mock-up IRS we got right over there. There's empty IRS, so we're gonna use this frame to kind of mock everything up, get everything in position, bolt it down, and then we'll be installing the one that we rebuilt. You know, can't be a stranger to long nights. You know, gotta get some stuff. You know, you get involved into doing it, and you just can't stop afterwards. It's hard to stop. So now we're at the position where we're pretty far into it, and we can't stop. Here's our hole, so it'll give us. So now we'll be able to put our nut and bolt and everything here, our nuts and washers. Let's screw this bad boy down. Let's do that. Nope. Alright, one fell. I got the other one in there. Okay. So it's pretty much in there. Once we got it in there, we're going to bolt it down, and we're going to do the same to the other 2 that we got to go through. So okay. Yeah, it's pretty tight in there. Flat one first.
Okay.
Let's give that a whirl.
See it, but it's too push it back.
Take it back?
Yeah.
Let me
bring it in.
Is it far? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
Cool. It's in there. Yeah. Be careful with the bottom of your fingers too, man, because there's maybe some burrs on the inside.
Okay, now we need this one, right?
That one?
Okay.
I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
Yeah. Wrap it in. drop it.
Let's
right.
get the magnet.
Then this one's about to fall. I don't want it to fall.
No, it's okay. That one ain't
Now you got.
Oh, you got both?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay.
go ahead.
It's okay. We got. Let me see. Come on.
Is it still too tight in there? Should I open it up more?
No, it's good. It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Let me see this. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Right.
Let's do it
Let's
again.
try again.
Okay. I'm just gonna go right here and hold it until. Okay. Okay. I am. Okay. That's it's.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I need to try to drop. Okay. Oh no. It's fighting with me. Okay. I'm around it. I'm around it. I think I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Look.
Oh yeah, perfect.
See?
Yeah, Mia. Perfect, perfect,
Correct.
perfect. One. All right. Basically had to drill 3 holes here. We got our retaining nut and everything right here for the top one, for the 2 that go across. We're gonna go ahead and pop them from the bottom up, drop in our washers in, along with our nuts. And it's kind of tricky, so 2 people is pretty much a good idea to have, because it's, you know, especially someone with small hands. You don't want someone with ginormous fingers in here, and you can't see and you can't grab it. So we're gonna go with the bolt from the bottom up, and then we're gonna drop the washer, pressure washer, and then the nut. Once we get everything in position, we should be able to bolt it down and start fitting that that IRS frame. This one's gonna be tricky because we got this bad boy right here sitting in the way. Alright. Probably with you let it hang down for a little bit?
Let it hang?
Yeah, let it hang down. Because see, this side will go up. Just gotta hit it up a little bit. And we should be good to get it up. Let me get a works awesome. So now, with this up, all we have to do is swing up. Okay. And there we go. We have a, this is how it's gonna sit, baby. So, all right. Now we can bring it down a little bit. Let me bring it down a little bit. Look at that, dude. Right there. Let it go.
Let it go? Okay.
And that's, oh man, awesome. So now we have a perfect test fit. As you can tell, you know, a little bit of a tweaking, not too much. Look, right in here. We keep these a little loose. We're gonna make sure that these come a little bit more forward because it's still a little bit off. But this is perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Now we got to do is make sure we sit the big guy down, and we should be in for the money. There's our IRS so far, our mock-up. So you'll need to probably make these a little bit longer so we can have a little bit of more play to get this guy up here. As you can tell, he's still a little bit off right here in the front, but we're still a little bit ways to go. So if we could get a basic idea of it. There you go, baby. So this is what our IRS install will be. Okay. We can get this from the bottom. I just want to get this top part because I don't know, probably looking at it. Man, it's so dusty in here. Alright, we're gonna also straighten this one up over here. It's coming in kind of at a jagged kind of point. It's really tough, so we're just gonna open that up a little more, and then we're gonna bring up that IRS. So we're gonna roll it underneath the car. We're gonna bring the car down to it. See if we can get this finished up today. Too snug in there, it was coming in diagonally, so now we got to go on nice. Ah, that's much better. Uh-oh. Come back here, handle. A little bit of all-purpose lube on here, just so you can slide right up. I'm gonna have to actually push this guy in a little further. Switch. Oh yeah.
And that's going in too.
We're getting in there. Can you taste it? Ken, can you taste it? Baby hammer. Going in. Let's see if we can get this front guy to move up more. Alright, now he has to move forward. This side seems to be going in a lot easier, which I like. It's okay. Almost to where we need to be. Oh yeah.
It's going. It is going.
Yeah. Ya va entrando.
Oh, you're looking for the... It's coming. It's coming.
Did I pass the hole?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it?
Yeah.
All right. Bring the car down a little bit more. Let me know what you see there, Folleh.
Okay. Good. Bring it down. Bring it down. Good. Let's see. Almost.
It is giving me kind of a bite here, but I mean it's going in. I just gotta make sure it reaches that back end. So
yeah.
basically, there you go. Woo! See if once if we could adjust that screw in.
I got it.
And I think that's one installed IRS. Still kind of giving me a fight here. Kind of tying up the rest of the screws, and ladies and gentlemen, there's our 1993 LX Ford Foxbody Mustang that we call the Grunt, and we just installed a 2004 Cobra IRS rear end. It's not fun, but it is really satisfying to see it up here. So we're about to start to bolt up all the screws pretty much, just so we could have it really well adjusted. It seems to everything be sitting in the right direction, right place. So let's bolt them down. All right. Yeah, this is crazy. You know, it's crazy as can get. Wow. I mean, there's like, take a look at this. Oh man. This is sanity at its finest. You see this clearance up here, man, where the old control arm's going? Look at that thing. Talk about precision, huh? Perfect. Just perfect. This is awesome. Alright. Time to bolt it all down. And time to get the Grunt off the paint for real this time. Get the whole thing covered up out of that Calypso grain stuff. That's one.
Damn.
We'll open it up in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I gotta get in there. There you go. Ready? No, we're good. There we go.
So what is the difficult rating of installing an IRS from 1 to 10?
The difficulty level of installing an IRS, especially if you're doing it by yourself, is on the scale from 1 to 10, a 10. It's very cumbersome, it's very heavy, and if you're doing it to the 93, the measurements, you got to make sure everything is measured up right. And then it's always good to have a buddy. You don't want any of this stuff falling on you. You know, it is a little bit of a challenge getting it up there, especially if you've already freshly painted. We powder coated some parts, so powder coating adds like a 1/16 of thickness to whatever it may be. And as you saw, or you will see, it's pretty much a little bit of a battle to get it in with a brand new polyurethane bushings and all that good stuff. Being that it was all painted, you know, we didn't want to scratch, so you just got to be a little bit more careful. It is difficult, but if you could see it now, it is extremely satisfying. So just wait and see till we get it all put together. We're about to put some tires on, and we're gonna come back and install the we got a couple set of Viking coilover springs and shocks, so we'll be coming back to install those and in a little bit. Right now, let's mount up some tires, see what it looks like. So here's our back tires. I don't have any lug nuts, but let's see how this fits. Here, wow, oh wow. Talk about this thing's gonna be super tight in here. Wow. What the other one looks like. Because it might rub on it, massage the fenders a little bit, because as you can tell, you know, this tire is already kind of here. We're gonna have to put the rotor and the spacer because it's rubbing right up here. It'll probably touch right here against this wall. So we're definitely gonna have to get the, when we put the rotor in, and then that's probably gonna give us a little bit of slip, and we'll probably have to add a different, you know, another size spacer to adjust to be like, we need to be at least right here. We may need to get the longer studs for it. That's what I'm fearing. And that's what it's gonna start to look like right now. Looks like we may need some longer studs as well. So more little projects that I guess we'll be going along with. But definitely, as you guys can tell, man, this is ridiculous. It's so massive. We can probably bring this all over to one side today.
Yes, sir.
If you want. But, or we can do it to that side. Let me go put the tire in the rear.
Man.
Let me jump on mcscgreenwheels.
I'm gonna move around.
Yes, sir. Really? Why? Not today, tomorrow maybe? Yeah, they say yeah. I was talking to them, they were like, yeah, let's do it. I thought you heard. But yeah, fine, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Alright. Alright. Well, they were just inspections, bro. We just have to make sure that they were running fine. They're going to pick them up at 10 in the morning tomorrow. That's why I told Jeffrey, hey,